J-Dog back with another goddamn motherfucking interview. In today's interview, we got goddamn Ghoul from the almighty lurking goddamn corpses from his own hometown state, Indiana. So we're out in the Indianapolis fucking Indie Fest, Hell Fest, or whatever the fuck, Heavy Hell Fest, whatever the fuck it's called.
Heavy Hell 4?
So who did you come... Corpses ain't playing, Shane, so who'd you come out to see?
Well, let's see. Profanatica. You know, I've got to get ready for Sunday Mass in the morning.
Right.
That'll prep me a little. Mortician, of course.
Who you've never seen, right?
Big Willie style.
This next one's called Berserker. You know what a funny story about that? You remember Kanye, right, from Nunslaughter? He's like, yeah, it's always great when you go to see the fucking Tish. He's like, this next song will be... Like, what the fuck was that one?
Yes, I love Mortician. Big Willie is classic.
It's funny because, obviously Corpses, what do you consider mostly? A horror punk band, a metal band? Because it's obviously a mix of everything. And to be completely honest, like, I can't, and there probably is somebody I don't know, I can't think of another band that mixes death metal with horror punk, with heavy metal, there's thrash. It's like literally a mix in a fucking blender of a big ass protein shake. Like, is there even any other bands like that? And did you intentionally do that? Or what was the thought process behind that?
Well, me being from the crypt, I have so many horror, punk, metal influences that I personally... I forgot to gargle my mummy cum, it seems. No, I have a vast number of musical influences that I personally listen to in the crypt. Anything from old rock and roll to death metal to grind to hardcore punk to country. Conway Twitty's a favorite.
What was
Thank you for having me on the show, J-Dog. I meant to say that at the beginning.
You're saying that now, we're still in the beginning. You might be like, fuck, I didn't want to do this stupid ass fucking thing with these dumbass goddamn questions. Threw me under the goddamn fucking bus.
Tell me, this has got to be the world's smallest microphone I have ever seen.
Well, I heard fucking Ghoul has the world's smallest dick, so I figured they'd go hand in hand.
You've got to be there. But let me tell you, the bitches never complain.
Yeah, it's girth that matters over size, right?
Yes. 1 inch.
Round.
Thick. Beefy.
So I guess that mummy's not doing much anal then.
No anal. No anal on the menu tonight, I don't believe.
So what got you...
I thought for a second this was a little clit dabbler.
Could be, yeah, fucking hell yeah.
See, my penis is so small, it's like a little clit, so this will work perfectly. Thank you, J-Dog.
No goddamn problem.
All right, back to the interview.
Speaking of size then, who has the biggest fucking horror movie collection? You, Matt Puchert, or Will Romer? Because I heard yours is fucking massive. So I've been told. I've heard it's in the goddamn kitchen cupboards and everything, DVDs and VHS tapes.
Well, as you well know, I'm a very small member, but I make up for it with my vast, large VHS collection, Betamax, Laserdisc, CED video disc, and I like to break out those old porno movies on the 8mm projector.
Any poser DVDs?
The ones Grandpa used to watch. Well, I don't know. I know Putrid has a very nice collection. I don't know about Big Willie. He's never invited me over.
Maybe we'll after tonight.
I sure hope so.
So what is because my ass, I'm the biggest fucking horror poser out there. I don't know shit for fucking horror movies. My forte is, metal. But so movies, I don't. What are some like really underground movies that are some of your favorites? Like somebody, if you were to recommend, because that me, like when I think of horror movies, I'm like, I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, House, I like Nightmare on Elm Street, shit like that. But like bigger movies, right? If you were to if you recommend someone like myself, these are some underground ones, but some of my all-time favorites. For example, if I was to recommend death metal bands, I come up, okay, Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, Morbid Angel, but you got to check out X, Y, and Z. That was much more underground. Who would be like 4 top picks? You'd be like, oh shit, check these out. I know you haven't seen them, but they're like essentials.
If you're into the gore, I suggest Italian filmmaker Lucio Fulci. Do you know who that is?
I know the name, yeah. But is this shit not in English?
Check out. It was dubbed into English.
Okay.
You don't have to learn Italian.
Well, I didn't want to have to read subtitles the whole time either.
Let's see, The Gates of Hell is my all-time favorite Fulci film.
Right? On the last
No,
record?
that's The Gate.
Oh, that's a different
That was a 1980s Canadian
Oh, okay, it's not a different movie then, okay.
heavy metal demon film, possession film, with a rocket in it. You know how hard it is to carry out a conversation in this voice?
I just think that's a normal goddamn voice. I never heard you say anything else.
Oh, shit. Got me there.
Came out just like goddamn this.
No. Go out and buy a copy of The Gates of Hell. It's also called City of the Living Dead.
Vladimir's did a song, City of the Living Dead, and
I love the Vladimirs. One of my favorite horror punk bands, if you want to call them that.
I'm sure you guys played with them a bunch of times too, right?
We did quite a bit back in the day, early 2000s,
Yeah.
mid
Being an Ohio
2000s.
band, you guys don't play Ohio no more. I haven't seen you there in fucking years. I kept telling him, come on down. He's like, yeah, we are. And I haven't seen you since.
We're working on it. Soon as the new one drops.
The new one drops. Do you have a, and maybe you're not allowed to say or don't want to say, do you have a title for the new album, or is
Yes, Lurking After Midnight.
that? Okay. Is that going to be your, you think it's your best album, or what is your favorite, like for me, my favorite release, but it's probably because it's the first one I heard, is Lust for Blood. When that was brand new, that was the first one I picked up, and to this day, that's my favorite one, but I liked every record. Do you have a personal favorite?
I really like all of them. A lot of people do like Lust for Blood.
Is that the fan favorite, you think?
A lot of people like that one. A lot of people like 23 Tales.
Yeah.
I love all of them. It's hard for me to pick one. It's like picking your favorite child, your favorite deformed, retarded child. You know how that is.
The thing is, they actually have a favorite deep down, they just don't want to say it. And Von Ghoul has a favorite too. He's just like, well, if I say my favorite, I don't want the others not to sell as well. Fucking gonna hurt my record sales. You know how you're just banking in that fucking millions, right?
They're all quality albums. And I love the new one that's about to drop. Look for it from Hell's Headbangers. Hopefully out before the year's over.
The guy gets a mix and master, right?
Yes. If we stop sitting on our dicks and finish the goddamn thing.
Your dick's too small to fit on. You can't sit on that goddamn thing. Can't wrap that fucking pecker all the way around, right?
Oh, yes. Who am I kidding?
So, and then when the album comes out, are you guys, because you haven't really done a tour, you've done shows like Texas, stuff like that.
We've done a few small tours.
And when you do those, like, because I could never tell, like, the biggest crowd, like, when you guys would come to Cleveland, people would be there, and it'd be cool, but when I would go to, like, Brass Rail in Indiana, like, it's like, oh, like, you would think the Misfits is in town or something, like, this is a pretty big crowd, but I can never tell, do you think it's mostly punk people that like the Corpses, or metal people? I know both, but what would you say is the biggest fan base? Metal?
It's really hard to tell,
Like, for example, let's just say you
We
guys...
play Cleveland. I would say it's more metalheads than punks.
Yeah.
In our hometown of Fort Wayne, it's probably half and half.
Okay. And if you were to play, like, let's say you were to play this fest, because obviously it's all metal, do you think for your set list, would you pick more of the more metal type songs, or would you pick more of the punk songs? Just to be like, I'm not sure how the people that never heard us, how take it. Like, how do you guys pursue that? Like, with a mentality of how you're gonna go about playing it for certain crowds?
We usually try to mix it up pretty well. We don't want to play an all-metal set just to appease all the metalheads. We like to show them what we're about. We're about punk rock and the aggressiveness of metal. Plus, we like to stand out when we're playing with extreme metal bands. It lets us stand out from the others.
Well, plus, you don't want to play all the metal songs. You're like, fuck yeah, this is great. They go on the merch stand, they buy a fucking
Yes.
CD, they take it home like, fuck, half this shit sucks.
Yes, because we would not be a cult band if we started selling records.
So you guys are a cult band, huh?
Yes.
Yes. A cult classic.
It's the horribles like us, and that's all that matters. But for real though, sometimes a lot of the metal crowd doesn't appreciate we do, that we're too punk for them. And on the other hand, sometimes the punk rock crowd thinks we're too metal for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why can't it just all be good music?
Well, no, I know you don't watch my shitty ass fucking channel. Say you do, but
I
you don't.
do,
But
J-Dog.
I've talked about the Lurking Corpses, and I recommend it, and some people in the comments, they went over and checked it out. It was 50-50. Some people are like, oh, this was great, and some people are like, I didn't like it, I didn't like the vocals, I was too punk. It was a mix.
Right.
It was a mixed bag. I definitely noticed that, so.
You could just look us up on the internet, listen to one song, and it's not a fair evaluation of what we do.
I thought this fucking canoe was gonna knock my camera down with his douchey ass fucking car. Man, I would have just got up and bitch slapped that motherfucker.
Fuck yeah, fuck that douche.
So what is your guys' what's the hammer smash face of the set list of the Corpses? We know Toxic Holocaust don't play their hammer smash face at 666, and he just leaves it off the goddamn set list. He says, get fucked, we're not playing our tune, our main hit.
Are you talking about our most popular song?
That's what I refer to as a hammer smash face of a band set list, yeah? That's how I describe it, yeah.
The kids seem to like maggots eat a brain.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Guess the kids dancing a little.
Okay, so you think that's your hammer smash face, huh? Because it's kind of like a ballad.
Yes.
So I'm surprised you picked that. I like that song, but I'm surprised that would be considered like, almost like, yeah.
It's a crowd favorite.
Okay. Okay, damn, all right. Yeah, I was not expecting that answer. I thought they were going to say Mummy Come or We Are Vampires or something like, and I thought it was going to be maybe something along one of those.
Mummy Come's another popular tune.
Because you guys play that live every set, right? I don't think I've ever seen you guys not play it.
Not every show, but most.
Yeah. Sure. What kind of fucking time we at, camera lady? How long? 13 minutes. Camera lady? What was I supposed to say, cameraman?
We've got professionals filming this right
So
now.
did you, L-Cat likes the guy to tell the story, is talking about just how famous the goddamn corpses are. Did you know that when we got married in the Bahamas, right? There was nobody there, it was just the two of us. We told both families to go fuck off, right? We were alone. And when we got married, the song that you played, Walking Down, was the acoustic Caroline. Did you know that, or?
Yes, because she told me 10 minutes ago.
Prior to
Thank you,
that, didn't know.
Lizzie. Thanks for prepping me for the interview, which I'm fairly miserably at.
Fair enough. Well, so what do you want to plug, Von Ghoul? Like anything? So so you're planning for the new album to be this year then? That's the goal plan?
Yes.
And you gave me the demo version, and what's going to happen is I'm going to listen to it like, fuck yeah, this is fucking great. The regular version is going to come out, I'm like, fuck, it sucks. It's all polished, right?
Pretty much. Yes.
So I'm going to be...
You'll call me up tomorrow, you'll say,
10 years from now,
man, I don't think we can put this out, man. This fucking sucks.
Here's what's gonna happen, dude. 20 years from now, when you guys blow up and you're fucking Metallica size, and people are like, I love, what's the new album called again?
Lurking After Midnight.
Yeah, Lurking After Midnight. Everybody's like, fucking Lurking After Midnight, best fucking punk metal mix ever. God damn it, I'll just be like, Shh, I got the fucking demo CDR. I like the demo. Right?
Just keep me in mind when you decide to bootleg it.
Yeah, well then when it's
Smack me a few bones my way, if you will.
Hey, you can always beat the bootlegger, just put it out yourself. Once those millions are swinging,
That's too much work.
too much work.
I'll leave it in your hands.
The original 23 Tales of Terror CD, you self-released that, right?
Yes.
But did you put it out, or was it the whole band, or kind of was it just you?
Yes, it was just Creature Feature Productions. It wasn't a real label. It was just...
It was Von Ghoul in his basement.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Because you're basically
Down in my basement, jerking off to all those old episodes of Dark Shadows again.
Well, it's when I think of Corpses. I mean, you're the balls of the band. I mean, you're the Glenn Benton. You're the King Diamond of the band. That's pretty accurate, wouldn't you say?
If you say so. I'm a modest monster, if you will.
So anything you want to plug, add, some new album this year, hopefully.
Just want to say I'm really happy with the new album. We've worked long, hard hours on this. It's a banger for sure.
For sure.
And bound to be a classic in my eyes, and hopefully yours. Make sure you pick up Lurking After Midnight. And hopefully J-Dog will give his approval. And you know if he likes it. It's fucking good.
Canoe free, right?
Canoe free. There will be no canoes, no poses.
I'll give it a listen, Von Ghoul, and then I'll give my honest feedback, I don't know, this week, and then you'll wait another week for it to go up. So a couple weeks, be up. By the time this video goes up.
After a week, you'll have it on the internet.
It'll be all dogged. I'm like, yeah, that fucking sucked. This fucking pussy record. God damn, burn that interview.
My career will be ruined.
Yeah. Out of business.
But at least you'll be honest.
Exactly right, exactly.
No, but for real, we always have appreciated your support over the years.
Of course, yeah. All right, Devils. Well, unless Von Ghoul's got anything else, let's sign off. That's it for me.
Thank you, J-Dog.
You got it.